Good evening, Rocky. Good evening, students. Okay, so today we will start with MongoDB. First, we will see the installation, and then we will see how we can use MongoDB with Node.js. Okay, I will just share my screen. Okay, is my screen visible? Okay. So everyone, please follow with me only how we will install the MongoDB so that you won't miss any step and it gets installed in your laptop in your systems easily. So first of all, you will have to search for MongoDB. Okay. And the first link that you will get, which is www.mongodb.com, just click on this link. After that, you will have to go to the product section of this mongodb.com product section. And inside the product section, you will get their multiple products. And in these, among these products, we will need the community edition, which is developed locally with MongoDB, because we want to run MongoDB in our local system first, and then we will need that MongoDB to be first. We will learn MongoDB in our local system. Then we will move to MongoDB Atlas. MongoDB Atlas is basically whenever we want to deploy our project or we want our database to be in the cloud. So that is when we use MongoDB Atlas. Today, I will tell you how you will install MongoDB. And in the next session, I will tell you how you can integrate MongoDB Atlas also in your projects. Ideally, you will be using MongoDB Atlas only whenever you will make your major projects or any other projects that you will put them in your resume. So just click on this community edition. And after that, you will so over here, you will get this button, which is download community. Click on this and you will get the window where you will ideally get the main MSI folder that we will have to install. So make sure that you install the current version and select your platform. Since mine is Windows only, so I will just not change that, and we will install the MSI package, and that will be fine, and it will be downloaded easily. Then just click on this download button, and it will get started. The download will start. It will take some time because it is around 756 MB. I will just paste this link so that you can easily move to this link and you will get the exact download button over there, download file. Are you all able to move to this link? Or you can just directly click on this link and you will get the uh, exact page where you will get the link for download. Okay, Rahul, are you here in the session? So did you get your offer letter? Okay, so just give me your mail right in the chat box. Anybody else in this session who has not got their offer letters get? Whoever has not received their offer letters till now, you just do one thing. Give me your mail IDs in the chat box. Okay, so I hope.
Ma'am, I got already written as.
What, Gaurav?
Ma'am, already given a mail, ma'am.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So
Ma'am,
everybody has start.
ma'am, Again, I send mail.
Yes, yes, I have sent your mail. You will get, you both will get your offer letters hopefully by this Sunday. Okay, so I hope everybody has started the download for the MongoDB. Let me know just. Did you all started the installation? Okay. So since it will take some time, we will also install MongoDB shell side by side. So for that, you will just write MongoDB. Basically, we will have to download the shell just like SQL shell that we were using so that we can get access to our MongoDB database in our local system. Okay, so that is why we have to download this shell also. So just write MongoDB shell, and the first link that you will get over here, MongoDB shell download. And over the current version, and the platform will be same for me, and I will download the MSI package for me. MongoDB. So I will just paste this, and I will then download it side by side. Okay, so you can just click on this and you will be redirected direct shell. Are you able to get the link for the both installation? Okay, it will take some time. So I will just start with, so you know how you can connect your node, because ultimately connected to our database, and over here we will use the MongoDB. Whatever that we have performed for time, try to do this with MongoDB also. Any okay, Rocky, that can anyone tell me what is the difference between SQL and MongoDB? Is my voice not clear? Is my voice clear now? Okay. Okay, SQL is structured and MongoDB is for non-structured data. So what we should prefer, should we use SQL or MongoDB in our projects? is not a structured format. So should we use MongoDB or SQL? And why is that so? That we should use MongoDB even if it is storing the data in the non-structured way. Yes, Gaurav, why should we prefer MongoDB instead of SQL?
Because ma'am, easy to use.
No,
Uh,
even SQL has very easy queries like create database or even for the joins and everything.
but I am using for prefer other. I
Okay,
don't know.
you preferring MongoDB over SQL.
Like say multiple of storage you can use in MongoDBs.
Okay, okay. SQL stores data and read. In case of MongoDB, it has dynamic schema with JSON-like documents. SQL can be used for banking or e-commerce applications, whereas MongoDB can be used for social media feeds where data is unstructured. Okay, so one word that you have used, which is dynamic schema. Wherever we need our database to be dynamic, that it is not storing that we don't want our data to be stored in structured format, or we cannot define the structure for our database. That is where we use MongoDB. Like he has given the example also in the banking or e-commerce, what happens is whatever attributes, like for example, you have integrated your card system and you will have some specific attributes like product ID, number of the quantity of the product, or when the product has to be delivered, when the delivery date is being mentioned, and when the order was being placed. So all these attributes will be fixed for that particular data. But let's see if you have tried to integrate some chat application. There, it is very impossible to define a structured format. It can be that the user is using your chat application way more than the others. So, whatever chats, whatever history that will be stored, it will be in the non-structured way, and that is where MongoDB will be used. We use MongoDB or SQL as per our use, as per our project. It is not like that MongoDB is way better or SQL is better. But yes, MongoDB has a better advantage because we can store our database in the cloud system because they provide us their cloud storage, which is why MongoDB Atlas. That is why everyone prefers MongoDB only. Not everyone, but majority people prefer, like students, like we are students, and we prefer MongoDB over the SQL, even if we have the structured data or the non-structured data. That is why you will see that most of your projects, most of the things that you will see colleagues also among your students, everyone uses MongoDB. But it is not like that SQL is not good. SQL is also used way more in the companies like Oracle, and they have some predefined storage system at their backend. My MongoDB the performance, yes. By performance, it is mainly that they are providing their cloud storage. Since today, every higher database, higher storage, and that is why they prefer MongoDB. I hope you all are able to understand. Okay, so if it is downloaded, uh, yes, it will get downloaded for me also. Just wait for a few minutes. Okay, so first we will see the download of the MongoDB, and then I will tell you how you can integrate the shell also. Then we will start. So it is downloaded now. I will just click on this open. You will get the MongoDB installer. Click on next, and I accept the terms in the license agreement. Click on this checkbox and then again next. I want the complete installation that will run service as the local or domain user, or the run service as network service user. And data directory will be the same, and the log, we will not change this. Just click on the next. And I will need the MongoDB Compass also, so that I can see my database, whatever that I will create in my shell, I will be able to see that in my Compass also. Basically, this MongoDB Compass is like the MySQL workbench, where we were able to see the database or can access the database. And then just click on next and install. It will take some time and it will get downloaded. You are able to get this kind of window in your system, whoever is downloading with me. Rahul, you are sharing your screen.
Yes, ma'am. Can you, ma'am, also tell me where actually I was not able to do
Okay,
with
okay.
you?
So just click on next.
Yes, ma'am.
Now your screen is not visible. Whenever anyone wants to share their screen, just let me know, and then you can share your screen.
Okay.
Okay, Rahul, just share your screen.
Now it's visible, ma'am.
Yes. Click on the checkbox. I accept the terms in the license agreement
Next.
and next. Your screen is not visible now.
Now, ma'am.
Yes. Click on the complete.
Yes. Now next
and again next,
and next.
and again next. Yes. Click on install.
Okay.
Others are able to get these options correct. Like you are able to see this kind of window, copying new files. Make sure you install just like me, because if any option or if any step gets wrong, it is very difficult to reconfigure that. Anybody else who is facing any problem, just let me know in the chat box. It will take some time because it is installing MongoDB Compass also. So I hope everybody is installing the MongoDB with me if they are new to this technology. Yes, Gaurav?
Ma'am, like a NoSQL. What is NoSQL, ma'am? I just
NoSQL is also the non-relational database only, where they are not storing the database in the structured format.
any tools here, ma'am?
As in,
Ma'am, my MySQL and non-SQL, NoSQL. Like NoSQL. Uh, like any tools here? Uh,
basically, this MongoDB is also the example of NoSQL database.
yes, ma'am. Yes, thank you, ma'am.
Yes, Rahul, you are right. Other than MySQL, it is NoSQL. Leverage SQL for database manipulations. Yes. Okay, it will take some time, I guess. We can now start with VS Code then. When it will get in, okay, it is installed now. Being installed, it will launch once it is done. Okay, okay. So it is installing for me till now. Okay, I will start with VS Code till then. So my MongoDB Compass has been started. Okay, so I guess I have now got installed MongoDB. So now I will add the path to my environment variables also. So I will just go to my file and in the C folder, you will have to go to program files. It is very important. So do not skip this part where you will have to add the paths of your MongoDB to the environment variables of your system. And then just click on MongoDB server, the current version, which is 8.2 for me now, and the bin. Just copy this path, then go to your environment variables, then the environment variables again, and in the path section of your system, click on edit. And after that, click on new and paste. So I will have my MongoDB server of the current version and click on OK. So I have got my environment variables added. We will see this in over here also. Like it has already got added. The current version is not added till now. So I will just edit it in my user variables also. Click on new and paste. So the newer version of my MongoDB server will also get edited, added over here. Click on OK. And I have my both the paths added to my user variables as well as my system variables now. So just click on OK and then again OK. Now my MongoDB has been installed correctly. Now I will set up my Mongo shell also. Again, I will go to my Mongo shell, which was this one. The DB shell installation window will appear now. Yes. Click on the next and I will not change the path. I want that it should be installed for my whole system and not just for the user. Basically, this means that it will get installed to my user folder. But I want that I can access MongoDB shell from anywhere. So that is why I have just unchecked this checkbox and it will get installed in my program files in the Mongoose folder over here. And then click on next and click on install. And it has been installed now. Click on finish. So now I have my MongoDB installed as well as my Mongo shell. Let's check this one. I will go to my CMD command prompt. And for that, I will just write the MongoDB hyphen version to check the current version. Okay, it is not showing me the version. Okay, so you will have to write MongoD and then it will show you the version, not MongoDB as well. And then it will give you the, actually it is showing me the previous version of my, I guess, because ideally it should show me the current version, which was 8 something, 8.20. So that will also work fine for me because it is not the very older version, but you can just check this with the command, which is MongoD and version. Okay, just a minute, Rahul. Let me just show this to everyone. Then I will just connect with you. So now I can see the version of my MongoDB. And if I want to check whether my shell is downloaded or not, I will just write Mongosh over here. They're just like whenever we were trying to access MySQL, we were writing MySQL hyphen u root and then the hyphen p. So then it was asking for the password, and we were able to start our MySQL server. Similarly, whenever we want to run or start our MongoDB shell, so we write this Mongosh over here. Click on next, enter, and it will just start our MongoDB shell. Just you can see it is showing the test over here. And if I click write show DBs, just like I was trying to check in the MySQL, the default for databases that are gets created. So where I was writing the show databases, but over here the query will be show DBs, and then it will give me these default folders that I will default database that I will have in my Mongo's folder, right? And in case I want to use any database, so over here it is not mandatory that any database should exist in your uh, system to use it. If I just click on use and uh, let's say test, it will just start using the DB like already on DB test. See, I did not have any database over here initially, which was having the name as test. But still, it got connected to my test database. Why is that so? First of all, MongoDB checks for the database whether it exists in my system, and if it doesn't exist, it will directly create that database. So that is the plus feature that we have in the MongoDB. And in case I want to create any collection, like we were creating the table in the MySQL, so I will just name students, let's say, inside the double quotes and click on next. Okay, this I think some syntax error is there. Okay, it should be db dot create collection. And the name of the collection. See, I have got okay one. So I have my one collection which is the name students. Let's create one more collection. Users, enter again and checking for the collections over here. I have my two collections added to my test database. Okay. I hope you all are able to see or get the same thing. Okay, Rahul, you can now share your screen.
Ma'am, is it visible?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am, like here it is downloaded, but after that, I don't know what to do.
Okay, so you have got installed. Now you will have to add the environment variables, right? Okay, so
Oh,
MongoDB Compass has been installed. Now
yes,
go to
ma'am.
your file folder, the file explorer, and go to the
Program
C
files.
drive. Yes, program files. Everybody else who has skipped any step, just follow me. Click on the program files and then MongoDB. Uh, Search for the MongoDB over here. It is not showing the MongoDB, I guess. It is MO.
Ma'am, here is two program files actually. One is program file and other
No,
is
no,
program
ideally it
file.
should come in the program files only.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. Here is coming MongoDB.
Yes,
MongoDB.
just click on that. Server and then the current version, bin,
Yes, ma'am. Now I have
and
to copy
paste
the part.
this. Yes. And now go to your environment variables.
Yes, ma'am.
Click on the system variables path. Yes.
Ma'am, I am
Click on
clicking, but
OK.
it's
Click
not.
on OK. Okay, it is not. Ideally, it should come edit over here. Environment variables. Again, go to environment variables.
I have to paste
Yes.
here.
Yes, click on new and then paste.
Okay, ma'am. Pasted.
Okay, then click on OK. Now it is
Yes,
done. Now go back to your shell if you have started your shell download also.
yes, ma'am. Here it is coming.
Okay, click on this. No, installer file should come. Just click on where you have got installed.
I have like installed two things. Like one is MongoDB Windows and other is like its zip file. I have downloaded it from here, I think.
If it won't take much time.
I'm sorry, I like don't hear you properly. What you have said?
Uh, Wherever it is written package, click on that drop down button and click on MSI. Over there
Where
only.
like on website I have to go.
Yes, yes.
Yes, ma'am. This is for sale, I think.
Yes. And now in the basically we won't install the zip file. We will install the MSI package. So you
Okay.
will have to select the MSI. Yes. Now just download it.
Yes, ma'am. It is downloaded now.
Click on next
I have
and
to uncheck it.
just yes. and next and install.
Yes, ma'am, done.
Now go back to your CMD command prompt.
Like here,
Yes, write mongo d
MongoD
space hyphen hyphen dash dash
hyphen hyphen
and version. It is showing that it is. So ideally, it should run with MongoD. Just write the command mongoose over there.
not working, ma'am.
Check your
Mongo spelling.
environment variables. What, Gaurav?
Mongo spelling, man. Mongos. DB.
No, the spelling. Okay, just check your mongoose
Uh,
version. I don't think so. It will show. Write mongoose hyphen hyphen version. Go to your environment variables again.
Yes, ma'am.
Again, environment variables.
Yes, ma'am.
And add the path to your user variables also. Now check if it is running.
I'm still showing. Yes,
Others who
same.
have installed with me, is it showing the same thing? Uh, Ideally, we have performed all these steps correctly.
Still not showing anything. Okay, ma'am, I will try later onwards as it is not.
Can anybody suggest what should be the okay? Others are getting. I don't know what is the problem now. Akriti, did you install with me or you have already installed MongoDB? Am I audible? Akriti, are you here? Okay, Rahul, try to fix it, or okay, you have already installed. Try to fix this, and if it the problem persists, then I will connect with you at the end. Okay, it is working then. Yes, sure, you can. Rahul, just show me if you are getting now. Did you give any other command?
No, ma'am, I have gave the same command now.
It is.
Is it visible?
Did you reopen the command prompt?
Yes, I have reopened it.
Okay, okay. Okay, now just write Mongosh over there.
Yes,
It will
ma'am.
start your server.
I think.
Yes, and now
Sorry.
run the command show DBs.
Yes, ma'am.
And you have got your default databases. Now click on use, write the command use test. So it will automatically create the test database for you.
Yes, ma'am.
And then create one collection. db dot create collection and the name of the collection. Collection, see, basically it will be in the camel case.
Yes, ma'am. I think it has created.
And create one more collection named users, and then check for the all the collections.
Yes, ma'am. It's showing now.
Okay, fine. Others, I hope everybody else is also getting the same thing. Just let me know, even if you have already installed the MongoDB. Okay, so now we will start. We will first see how we can connect to our MongoDB with VS Code, right? I hope everybody has got their MongoDB and Mongo shell connected to their system. Now I will go to my VS Code. And over here, I have folder. for my MongoDB. And inside this, I will first initialize the package.json for me. Going inside the folder, initializing the default package.json, npm init-y, and then, right, so I will get my package.json over here. Now I will see which module I have to download over here. Let's get back to this. See, so I hope everybody has got till here, so that we can now start with MongoDB. Please give me your response. Okay. So now let's start with this. So now to be able to experiment with the code examples, we will first need the MongoDB database, and we have installed the MongoDB database and even the and about this MongoDB cloud service. First, we will see how we can run this in our local system, and then I will tell you about the MongoDB cloud service, which is Atlas for them. Now, for using MongoDB inside our VS Code, we will install this MongoDB module. Everyone install this package. I will have my 12 packages added, audited 13 packages. Now, again, it is telling us that whenever we install the any module, we will have to require this, and similar code is there that we have to initialize one variable where we will require this MongoDB library. Just to answer this question, to use MongoDB with Node.js, you first need to install which package, Mongo or MongoDB, Mongoose or Node MongoDB. Which one is the package that we have just installed? Yes, that is MongoDB over here. And now let's create one database over here. To create a database in MongoDB, start by creating a Mongo client object, then specify a connection URL with the correct IP address and the name of the database you want to create. See, Justin, whenever we have started with SQL, the first thing after requiring the SQL library, we were trying to set up the connection by specifying the username and the password, and even the local host or the port. That is where we were able to connect to our MySQL. See, first of all, after requiring the MySQL library, we were trying to set up the connection. Similarly, over here also, we will first set up the connection for the MongoDB. Let's create one server file for us, which will be app.js. Now, see, the first example they have given, we will first require the MongoDB, and we will give this URL over here. Since now we are only working in our local system, so our local host port will be 27017, and we will create this MyDB. Here we are not giving any command. We are directly writing this MyDB, because in MongoDB, the thing is that it will first check for the existence of the database that we have mentioned over here. If it exists, then it will automatically go to this database, or if there is no database which has the name MyDB, it will create that database. So let's try to run this one. So it has given the URL where we will want to see our database, which is in our local host only. And then using this Mongo client.connect method, we will be able to connect to our database. as we have provided this URL as the argument, and we have given this function just like SQL only. If in case any error occurs, it will show us the error. Otherwise, it will tell us that database has been created. Let's run this in our main app.js file. So this is my main file. Let's run this app.js. So it will first connect to this. It is not showing here. My DB database has not been created yet. It's created for let me run another query to create the collection. It will give the error. Just see if you are able to run this code for creating database. Okay. Are you able to get the result for this? Just wait then. It is getting connected over here, but still it is not showing from the VS portal now. And the connection string was the same that we have given over here, which was 27017 only. The connection string is also right. Has anyone got the output from this? Yeah, I will have to see why this it is not running. Maybe there is some dependencies because might be this code is from the previous versions, but still it should run. Video dot create collection. Okay, so I will explain you the queries from the yes, Gaurav.
Ma'am, code is older version, ma'am.
Yes, I think so. It is from the older version. That is why it is not making any changes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, today I will just explain you how to run from this server, and then I will tell you with the VS Code tomorrow in the next session. Okay, so let's get back to this. If you want to create the collection, what it is that, as I told you, that we do not have to create the collection. We can directly just rename it and it will automatically database will be created. Okay, so after that, as I told you, as I shown you over here also, whenever we have to create any collection, like just let's go into this use that I have created is MyDB. And if I want to see the collections, I will be able to see using this show collections command. And in case I want to create any collection, what I will create collection, I will just name the collection name over and the collection will be created. You can see over here also that it is showing us the OK one. That means one rows have been affected. I have two collections in my database right now, right? So that is how we can create collection. Even the same query is there for creating the collection, which is create collection method. And they are giving, so what they have done, just understand this code, how they are doing it. First of all, they have just mentioned a DBO, which is database, that is MyDB. And again, they have used the same method only, which is db.createCollection and specifying the name of the collection that has to be created, right? It won't change any of the functionality. The main method, the main query won't change. Just in some of the lines of the newer version have to be added. I will see that and then I will tell you. So just answer this question. A collection in MongoDB is the same as what in MySQL? Like in MySQL, we were creating database, and then what was the next step inside our database that was being created? Okay, Umang, I will see this. Just answer the question for that. Yes, it is stable. Like in the collections, we will define our unstructured data, maybe in the JSON format or in the object format. It is stable. Okay, so that is how we will create the collection. Next step is now we have got the collection created to my database. Now I will insert the values. Like in the MySQL, I was giving the query which was insert into and specifying the values. Similarly, we will use the insert method. Over here, we have this insert one method in which for in whenever I will try to insert one value to my collection. I will use this insert one method. And if in case I want to insert multiple records at the same time, then I will use this insert many method, right? So let's see what this insert one does. The first parameter of to insert a record or document, as it is called in MongoDB, into a collection, we use this insert one method. And a document in MongoDB is the same as a record in MySQL. So over there in the MySQL, we were saying that this we have these many records in my tables, but over here we will see we have these many documents in my collection. The first parameter of the insert one method is a object containing the names and the values of each field in the document you want to insert. Over here, you will see that we provide the name, we provide the value uh, in the JSON format, like providing the key value pairs, like name and then company, and in the address is highway 37. And this is the JSON format, right? And similarly, inside the collections, I will just use this insert one method and it will be inserted, like one document inserted. So it will just console be that thing. Next is to insert multiple documents into a collection in MongoDB. We will use this insert many method. And the first parameter again for the insert many method will be the array of objects containing the data you want to insert. So over there, it was just one single value. Like I was giving the first object only, but here I will provide the array of objects to insert many method. And then it will insert multiple documents into my collection. Like over here, they have given this my object array of objects, and then it is directly inside this customers. I will have insert many method where my object has been passed as argument, and then the function will take care of whether how many documents have been inserted by response.inserted count. Can anyone recall what was the property that we were using in MySQL to test the number of records that were being inserted? Which was the property that we were using there to check for the number of records that are being inserted from the result object? affected rows. It was not row dot affected, it was affected rows to check for the number of records inserted. Okay. Okay, so now let's check for the insertion method. For that, I will write db dot inside my, let's say, students or the customers only. Customers collection. uh, Insert one method, and I want my JSON format. So it will have the name, let's say, as John, and this record will be there. Should not give the error. Okay. So it is giving me acknowledge as true. Now it let's see if it is being inserted, which is by db dot customers dot find method. So this find method will tell us whether any record, any document exists in my customers collection. See, I have my name as John and address as Highway 71. Automatically, it has inserted one ID, which will always be unique for my each document. Just try to run this from your shell. Now I will try to insert multiple records at once. For that, same query will be there, but instead of insert one, I will have insert many. db dot customers dot insert many, and inside this I will provide the array of objects. Array of objects are there, closing the curly braces and enter. So these many inserted IDs are there. That means these many records have been inserted to my uh, main collection. Okay, so now let's check that using again db dot customers dot find method. I will get all the records, all the documents listed over there. Right? Let's run this query. Everyone run these queries and just share your screenshots here in the chat box. Are you all able to get these kind of output? Just let me know. Has anyone tried to run these queries? Am I audible? Okay, so have you tried to run these queries? Share your screenshots then. Share me your screenshots. Let me fix this then. Till then, ideally, I should have an async function for that. Line and then that should be new try catch block. Okay, I will tell you this in the next session. I think it will await function will be there, and then I will have to define the schema also. Await the non-client and then providing the schema. Okay, so I will need the mongoose package as well. Right, mongoose or schema, and then I have to provide the name that will be of the string format and the address. Then there will be customers model using the mongoose dot model. Yes, and then it will check for that response customer and customer start await customers dot find. Dot find one the address that says Peter. Await customers dot find one and then dot address. And the error, I will have to check the errors over here. So dot log error. Okay, let's try to run this. One would have been app.js. Oh, it is not still running. URI also there, 27017. I have not called the run function. Run app.js. Mongoose is not defined. We have this mongoose schema. Yes, yeah, this. Okay, I will just let you know about this. Ideally, it should do this over here. First of all, we create schema like the kind of format, the kind of storage we want, and then we use this mongoose model, and then we run these queries like find or insert or anything. So that is how we give the async function over there, like someone has suggested me. And then we just call this function, but I will see this how it is not showing the thing. Okay, so you have got this, these many documents inserted. Fine. Only one screenshot I have got till now. Okay, I will just paste this code. Just see at your end also. But ideally, this will be the format. First of all, we just install this Mongoose library, and then we try to connect with this URL using this async await function, as someone has suggested me, using this Mongo client.connect method. And after that, I have just created this customer schema. And using this schema, which is over here, I have passed this customer schema as the argument inside this model function, model method, so that customers model has been created now. And inside the customers, I should get this find one method. Just see if it is able, you are all able to see, get the result out of this. Okay, Rocky. Now let's get back to the next steps. So we have inserted multiple documents also using this insert many method, right? So next is, as we have seen in the SQL also, from the result object, the property that we will see, that will let us know about the number of documents inserted, will be the inserted count property. So when we will try to see, we will try to run this response dot inserted count, we will get the number of records that have been inserted. And the ID field, as we can see in our documents, each one of the documents that we have created gets the unique ID, right? So we can also access the ID of any of the document. We can also, whenever we get to know about the ID of any of the document, we can also search from the this particular ID. We will see this in the next tutorial in the same, like in the find method. So it is telling us that we can also try to access from the ID field by using this find method. We will see that. Just give the answer to this exercise. A document in MongoDB is the same as a. Okay, so the previous question was the collection in MongoDB was same as table, and document in MongoDB will be same as what? Column, row, database, or record. Yes, it will be record over here. Each of the tuples over there are similar to documents over here. Why we are naming the document in the MongoDB? Because MongoDB can store the data in the form of any format. It can be JSON format, it can be the object format, or even in the like images can also be stored in the JSON format. So that is why it is naming it as document over there. Next query is find method. So in case I want to search for any one particular document, so I will use this find one method. And if in case I want to search for multiple uh, documents, then I will use this find method. Even I have used this find method also. For that, I have tried to use this db.customers.find method. Right. So from this particular method, I was able to get all the records. Just see what they are telling us. To select the data from a collection in MongoDB, we can use the find one method. The find one method returns the first occurrence in the selection. So the main catch of this find one method is that it will only search for the first particular document. If in case you have duplicates in your collection, it will only give the first matched uh, document from your collection. Let's try to run this one also. So for that, I will just write db dot collection dot find one. First of all, I won't give any of the condition. Let's see what this will print. It is not showing any. Okay, wait. db dot customers dot find one. See, the first query I'm getting is John Highway 7 1. That was the first document that I have in my customers collection. Let's try to give some condition over here now. Customers dot find one, and I will try to retrieve this particular ID. So I have got the same object ID, like that ends with EB1, and the name is Chuck, and the address is Main Road 989. That is how you will be able to see your uh, first occurrence. Done this query. Since as you can see, I have one duplicate value also, which is of this first one. Let's try to see which one I will get from this particular these particular two documents, like db dot customers dot find one, and I will provide the address name as highway 7 1. Let's see which document will be consoled over here. So let's see. So the object ID I have that ends with BEA4. And as you can see over here, it only checks for the first document which has the object ID BEA4 and not the second one, right? The first document has been consoled. If in case I run customers dot find method with the same condition, what this will print? It will print me the both the documents over here. Just run both the queries. Okay, fine. If in case you don't have any duplicate, just add one duplicate and then you will get the result out of this. That is how we can use the find one method. And if in case I told you that if we want to search for all the documents, we have this find method, just in the same as select asterisk in MySQL. Whenever we wanted to access all the attributes, we were using this asterisk keyword that was retrieving all the attributes from my database. Similarly, we have this find method in MongoDB that will just retrieve all the um, documents. If in case the second parameter, okay, so it is, see, this we will run when we will have this VS code. We can also see in the shell also what is happening. The second parameter of the find method is the projection object that describes which fields to include in the result. See, like over here, it has written projection and then ID is set to 0, name is set to 1, and address is set to 1. What this means is that I want only access to name and address over here. Like in SQL, what we were doing that select and typing the name of the attributes which we want to access and from the name of the table, right? But in case of MongoDB, we have this projection argument that has to be passed with find method. What will happen? It will omit the IDs for all the documents and it will only give me the name and address over here. Let's try to run this. I will have db dot customers dot find it's not showing over here. Customers dot find find one and I will just provide the attributes over here for that. Like I want to access to the ID. I want to omit the ID, let's say to 0. And the name can be, let's say, I want to access John. So this will be the ID over here. The next attribute will be John. Find one ID, let's say ID needs to be omitted, but it is showing me null over here. I think projection will run only from the VS Code because it is not showing from the shell, I guess. But ideally, you should just know that whenever we use this projection, what happens is it will just omit the ID and will only give the name and address over here. Like in this also, what is happening in the example, we can see it will only show the name and address, but not the ID. Like being omitted. But in case I was running the fine projection, I was getting the IDs as well. Right? In the previous C, I was getting the IDs also, and that has just been omitted. The projection method is not running from the shell. Maybe another, there is some updated versions of this MongoDB. Dot find one, John, and the name and address and ID over there. Fine. Okay. So I hope you all are able to run these queries up till here, excluding the projection one. Very few screenshots are there. The name as one, address as one, and providing the ID as zero. Yes, now it is fine. Actually, the thing is that I have to provide this method. Since it is the second parameter of the projection, I just have to omit this projection keyword and it will work fine after that. Just run this query at your end. Okay, so you have tried this one method only. Okay, okay. Fine, fine. Okay, so others try this query. Since the projection has to be the second argument, similarly, you have to just write the first condition in the first argument, and the second argument will be having the projection method. So over here, we are only trying to get the name and address, and we are omitting the ID attribute, like we were doing in the SQL also using select name address from the customers table. So we will continue from MongoDB query with in the next session. Okay. And up till here, if anyone wants to ask something, you can ask. Otherwise, we can now wrap up this call. And again, you will have to complete your week 5 project. You will get the PDF today only. Just pick one project and then choose complete that project, and you will have to present it in Monday or Tuesday positively. Okay, thank you everyone. You can now leave the session. Okay, Umang, just try to submit all your projects before your internship time period ends, because the next week will be the last week for you to complete all your projects, including the major project. Good job, Rocky. I will create groups for you in the next week. By whenever I will give you the major project, I will create groups for you. Don't worry about that. Just complete all your mini projects till week 5 positively by next week, because in the next week you will receive your major project. Yes, Rahul, you will get your offer letter. No, if you have already presented the project in the session, then you don't need to make the link for that. just give your GitHub link in that, and you can just write presented in the session, something like that over there. But make sure you have presented that project in the session, because since you all know that everything is recorded, and if you have presented, then it would not be creating problem for you. But if you have not presented in the session also, and you have written something that you have presented, it might create some problem while your certificates will be generated. So just keep that in mind, because automatically attendance system is on in the session, and it gets recorded which student has presented and which student has uh, done the presentation. Yes, Nandini, you don't have to record the week two project. Okay, no problem. Others, if you have anything to ask, you can ask. Otherwise, please leave the session now. We will meet on Monday. Just be ready with your projects.